Hello, welcome to a look at the weather for the week ahead. It's going to be changeable, even though the broader pattern isn't changing very much. What am I talking about? Well, here is the bigger picture. Low pressure clearing away to the north, another one awaiting in the wings. If we run through the next few days, you can see these weather fronts will bring some persistent rain on Tuesday, and then we'll have showers on Wednesday before more weather fronts come in and bring more persistent rain on Thursday, followed by low pressure, lots of isobars and blustery showers on Friday. So the weather's just kind of repeating itself over and over again. Why so? Well, again, looking at the broader picture and bringing in the jet stream, we can see there's a bit of an undulation to it, but the general theme through this week is the jet stream streaming in from the Atlantic, powering low pressure systems and their weather fronts along. Just a slight shift perhaps as we head towards the weekend, that jet just dipping further south, but always remaining strong and always likely to bring low pressure systems our way, hence why we'll see further bouts of wet and windy weather this week. Okay, let's rewind the clock once more and put a little bit of detail on day by day. These weather fronts first up on Tuesday are going to bring a soggy day, and that rain, particularly heavy and persistent through parts of Wales and northwest England. We've seen a lot of rain so far this year, so that extra rain could cause some problems and some disruption. We do have Met Office yellow warnings in place. The rain may not start across Scotland, but it'll soon spread in here. Parts of eastern England could turn a bit drier through the afternoon, along with Northern Ireland, but for most it's a cloudy day with rain never too far away, and blustery too, particularly gusty as this next band of rain sweeps across western England and Wales through the late afternoon and evening. Now, it is going to be a milder day on Tuesday compared to Monday, double digits for many, maybe even into the teens across the south. But again, it won't feel as mild as these numbers would suggest because it will be blustery and it will be wet. But the milder air is tucked in between these weather fronts. But that does get pushed out of the way by the time we head to Wednesday. Still got low pressure in control, but slightly cooler air returning. So the temperature's just dropping a little bit again on Wednesday. Again, plenty of isobars across the chart. So it's windy on Tuesday. It'll be blustery again on Wednesday. But instead of being cloudy all day, there will be some decent spells of sunshine, particularly in the eastern parts of England and northeast Scotland. But then we're looking at showers getting thrown in by those gusty winds. Particularly in the west, they'll be heavy and frequent, but by the afternoon, some of those showers getting to the east also. As I said, cooler air arriving, so temperatures back closer to average, so dropping off compared to Tuesday's values, 6 to 10 Celsius. And again, feeling colder than that because of the wind. And if you get caught out in one of those showers, which will be falling as snow once more over the tops of the Scottish mountains. And then we kind of do it all again for Thursday with weather fronts moving in, bringing more persistent rain in from the Atlantic. Perhaps, again, parts of the east will start dry on Thursday, but that won't last. And in parts of the west, that rain could be heavy. And again, because it's been so wet, that could cause some further disruption, the potential for local flooding. So a wet spell again across the country on Thursday. But again, just like on Tuesday, that wet spell will be bringing milder air. So temperatures are back up into double figures for most, but still fairly blustery. And then those weather fronts move out of the way, low pressure in charge, lots of isobars on the chart. We're back to blustery showers for Friday. Now, the exact position and intensity of that low will determine just how strong the winds are, something we need to keep a close eye on. But a blustery day with lots of showers across Scotland and Northern Ireland. The showers a bit more scattered further east. Some parts may not see too many, but plenty elsewhere. And again, temperatures just dipping back to single figures for most places. Now, just hints of a northerly wind picking up there across northern Scotland by the end of Friday. And that low may just hang around long enough to allow some of the colder air to spread south as we head into the weekend. But at the same time, there is another weather system waiting to bring milder and wetter conditions up from the south. So perhaps a bit of a battle going on into the weekend. It's a few days off, so stay up to date with the latest forecasts about that. But in the meantime, make sure you are weather ready. There are weather warnings in place through this week. There is more rain to come. The ground is very soggy indeed after what's been a wet start to the year. So just make sure you can cope with further spells of rain this week. And the best way to do that is to search up Weather Ready and check out our Weather Ready pages on our website. Another way you can stay up to date, of course, is to make sure you're following us right across social media.